Oh, shit. I just had an awesome lead come in. We're thinking anywhere from $8 to $10 million on the back end. So this is just like a really good lesson on how like you want to be everywhere. So right now, there's an existing house on the property. This would be where like the pool, infinity edge would hang off, a bridge to our master suite on this side, and then water running through here. See, the other problem is like finding this brick. I mean, we're not gonna be able to match this. This is a pretty big problem. Look at this guy, caught red-handed. All right, I just had an awesome lead come in, phone call. A property in Rollingwood that we just recently bought to do a spec home. We're thinking anywhere from $8 to $10 million on the back end. And I had some clients that they said they've been looking. They love the idea of potentially doing a custom home. This is a tough thing. Like, do you sell the spec when it's done, or do you get someone on with pre-sale? And the thing is, you have this risk of like, how high will the market go up to the time that we're done building the house, right? But it could go the other way. And a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. So if you have a good client for the right price, it's absolutely worth talking through. I wish we had some floor plans and things like that, and we were a little farther ahead, but they seem very interested, and just talking to them now, nothing but good can come from this. If this isn't a good one, they might want to build a custom with us later on a different lot. But I'm going out to show them the property. I'm gonna take this camera along with us. We'll see how it goes. So I'm on the way, and this is super exciting. I mean, basically everything's linking up. They're like, you know, our problem is a lot of the new build specs, they just don't have really high-end details. I met someone on a plane and told them about my company and showed them some stuff about the modern Victorian, and then they shared my social media with these people. So this is just like a really good lesson on how like you want to be everywhere. Like, marketing is king. Like, you never know where people are going to hear of you from, right? They specifically said they don't want anyone skimping on materials. They want it big, which this is half an acre in such a prime neighborhood. A lot of things are lining up. I have a really good feeling about these people. I talked to them for maybe 30, 45 minutes, same day, scheduling them out to the lot. And it's like, either this one will be good for them, or we'll find them another lot and we'll build them a custom home. And these are just like great calls to get, and I'm super pumped. So here we are. Beautiful Rollingwood. So there's just amazing houses all around. That's what's amazing about this neighborhood. Huge property. We have all of this. So the weird thing is there's this alley to get to the houses back there, and our driveway comes right off of it. So it makes it feel like it's this kind of conjoined drive, which I don't like. So what we're gonna do is put a wall up this alley, block it all out, make that feel separate from the property, and then we'll take our driveway to the main frontage on Timberline. So right now, there's an existing house on the property, and this, you see, it's pushed all the way up to the side setback. In the new code, we'd have to be 5 feet off of that. So we'd probably keep part of this so that we can keep the house pushed there. It helps a lot because there's also a really big tree right behind it. So if we tore that down, we'd have to move off that setback and away from that tree, and that would be tough. What's amazing is you can't really see over there, but there's beautiful downtown views right off of that. This is a half acre, so it's huge. But if you see down there, I'll walk down there in a minute, that's all like a wet weather creek. So it has this amazing topo, and you go down in there and it feels like freaking Fern Gully. So let me take you down there. It just looks awesome. I mean, look at how amazing this is. Where this wet weather creek makes its way down through the property. And then looking back up into this property, look, the sun rays just come through this forest here. There would be like, this would be where like the pool, infinity edge would hang off, and you can't see any neighbors. So you'd have a downtown view up top, and you would have this tranquil oasis. I mean, imagine this with like moss and rolling greens and shrubs and, you know, different Japanese maples and decorative trees. Pool over there, a bridge to our master suite on this side, and then water running through here. I hear freaking birds chirping. And we're freaking 2 miles from downtown. Just look at how spectacular this is. Meeting went really well. The clients are awesome. I think the problem here is like, you know, going from a spec home, which basically I'm the owner. I don't have to answer to anyone while I build this thing. And then we just sell it, you know, towards the end of it or the very end. Whereas like a custom, it's like a new client. And they're gonna make all these different design changes. And what if they take it into a different direction that I don't want it to go? And what if the process takes much, much longer? I mean, there's just so many variables that come into play when you're talking about a custom home for a client versus a spec, which I develop the property. But you know, I told them 8 to 10 million and they didn't really bat an eye. I mean, that's appealing. There's also trade-offs of like, it mitigates risk, right? So just all these different things we're gonna have to consider, but this is so prime. Oh, shit. We got Pedro and the boys out here doing my deck. Man, and it's looking pretty. Come check it out. Wow, this is looking awesome. Got this whole deck being redone. Then we'll have new stairs coming from down there. I'm leaving that top portion alone. That's all Ipe. This is cedar. Look at how beautiful this is coming out. And then we're doing stairs here and here. It'll be like a really cool corner unit. And then we have stairs on that side as well. The stringers are going in here. So we put a border around the whole deck to like picture frame it. And then a border in between the full pieces. So we can run full piece, border, full piece, border. And then when you get to like weird corners like this, that's how it comes out. Man, Pedro, you killed it. It's so sturdy. And then we'll have the stairs on this side the same. It's looking awesome. And this was a hazard before. So now it's gonna look amazing when it's done. Oh, look, there's some skirting in too. Let's go check that out. Cesar, ¿qué pasó?
No, nada, nada.
Pedro, the maestro himself.
What do you think? Here.
Yeah, man. Looks beautiful. Look, when you do things right, how beautiful they turn out. Look at that. Mitered corner. Such a good job. Look at that. Perfectly level. And the deck used to end like here. So all this is an expansion. Did you cut these stringers out of the 2x12s? So these are called stringers. And they make up the tread and the riser of the stairs. Tread is the top part, riser is the front part. So what Pedro does is he takes a 2x12 like this, and then he cuts it at all these angles to make our own stringers. Can't you buy the stringers?
I don't like it.
You don't like it? You like cutting it better? Yeah, because then it's just all custom.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Yeah, because you have all these different lengths of stringer.
Yeah.
So you use that top board as like a ledger to get like exactly where the top tread is?
Yes, sir.
These guys do like intense geometry every day. And there's my Berto and Heriberto.
Hello.
¿Qué pasó, amigos? How's your English?
No.
Nothing? You said hello, good. What's up?
Hey, what's up? ¿Qué pasa?
Can you say what's up?
What's up? ¿Qué pasa?
Yeah. These stairs are going to be awesome. How they're going to come and then they're going to make this turn right here. So they'll be at an angle at this step. It's going to be a really cool detail. You know I appreciate you, man. He always says, no pasa nada. Everything's good. Nothing is going to happen. Look at him. He's making the cut on the 2x12 to make these stringers. These guys use these tools like an extension of their arms. It's insane. So you're basically just dry fitting these right now, and then you're going to put concrete footers for them to all land on? Yeah. I see. Pecas papas, pipas, pecas papas.
Pepe, pecas, pica papas, con un pico, pepe, pecas, pica papas.
Wow, so we just had a crazy meeting with Dick Clark Architects, with our structural engineers, SEC, Andrew and myself, because the $1 million pool is now a 3-phase project. We're turning a 4,000 square foot house into a 7,000 square foot house. So we had an old plan that we were working off of with a different architect that did some light stuff, and we were gonna dig out this foundation. We found out that that foundation, when we took the survey, is not in the right spot. There's a public utility easement that we can be no part of our building, roof overhang, nothing in it. So we had to stop construction, get with Dick Clark Architects, who are the new architects for the whole project, and rework all that stuff. But without a hitch, we basically had maybe a week. Would it be like a week or 2-week delay at this point? 2 weeks, and we're getting this figured out, coordinating with structural, with architectural. We're crushing it. Okay, first site walk for a new project out here in Terrytown. We got a beautiful home here that we're gonna be doing a deep remodel on. So I brought all the guys out. We got Alejandro Vargas with CNV Electrical.
Sure.
We got Vince with Rod Plumbing. Over there is a Don with Unbelievable Air. We got Best Color over here. And we got Rodrigo. What's up? And there's, of course, Ryan. So basically, what we need to do is I want to check the main panel.
Okay.
We're going to take this all the way down to the studs, check the panel. They want to do a pool too. So we probably need to do 300 or 350 amps.
Okay.
Okay? For you, check all the existing water heaters. I want to see if we can reuse them, and then we're going to go over like where we're adding and where we're chipping.
Perfect.
Okay? Here's a Don and Angel with Unbelievable Air. Say what's up. So what I want you to do is look at that manual J, see what they're calling out and why, and then let's see what the tonnage is on our existing systems. I would like to keep them if we can.
Cool, sounds good.
Okay? Yo.
Hey, what's up?
So I want you to go over with everyone. Like, I want you guys to see the existing house. Okay. We're basically going to tear this whole thing down to the studs, and then there's a 1,900 square foot addition. So look at everything that you need to paint. That's going to be complete new drywall. I want you to look like these brick windows. You need to go over, like we're taking out that bay window. It's going to be a straight window, but I want you to go over the window sizes of how these brick windows are changing so that Rodrigo can look and see if it's new construction or retrofit.
Okay, cool.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Orale.
Yes, sir.
Orale.
It's going. Really?
Panel, here we go. Well, this is good. It's modern, but it's right back here. I think it's 200 amps. Oh man, they got tons of space too. But if we want to do the pool, they want to at least have it permitted. We're not going to build the pool right now.
Okay.
We need to go to 300 or 350.
I mean, it all depends what kind of equipment. The heater's gonna be electric or it's gonna be gas?
Gas.
And then this is gonna be not.
So you think we're good?
So the house, how big is the house? Or you're gonna just add on like?
We're adding about 2,000 square feet. So it's going to be about 4,000 square feet when it's done.
Let's update it.
So 200 amps is good?
Now we can update it to 350. That way,
350.
That way.
Okay, cool.
There'll be plenty.
So new panel.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll keep the same spot.
Yeah, it's gonna be same spot. Just
right.
service pretty much.
Okay, cool. All right, so man, this is big. It's a nice big unit. Carrier.
Yes, sir.
Is this all they have? Yeah, the house is only 2,000 square feet, so I'm wondering, keep this for this existing house, if we're good, and then we just do one system for the new additions, because it's only about 1,900 square feet, so is this a 5-ton?
410.
410? And then we'll check the handler inside and all that stuff. And all right, awesome.
Duct work and everything, make sure I have no air leaks or anything.
All right, thanks guys. Man, so it's just good. We're especially on these remodels, you know, if we can save existing equipment, if we can work with what's here, you know, everyone's on some sort of a budget, it can save stuff overall, and then we can put more money into like the window package and cabinetry and making everything look pretty. 98?
98.
Is when the water heater's from? All right, so.
Gas, sitting here. Is there only one? Or is there more?
It's probably only one. It's only like 2. All right, so
it has a little circulation system on it, so they probably have a bypass.
Okay, so we'll just do a new tankless recirc line for the whole house. Do you think one tankless on 4,400 square feet will be fine?
How many restrooms? How many heads?
We have to look in the plans.
Yeah, because that's going to determine the whole thing. It's not about restrooms, it's how many heads.
Yeah, right. And then you'll just do like a flow test on that?
Yes.
Okay, okay. See, the other problem is like finding this brick. I mean, we're not going to be able to match this. This is a pretty big problem. Because if we can't find this brick, it's going to add a ton of cost, because then we're going to have to get all new brick, or we're going to have to paint it, or we're going to have to slurry, something like that.
I'm gonna do a little plan right here.
Yes, please.
Where I can get you all the sizes what I want. And that one right here is gonna be the same sizes and that one right there.
Okay, good. Man, that would be
I'm gonna measure
beautiful.
all of it.
Man, that's perfect.
Man, he said we have
Whoa! He lives. What did you do last night?
Just a little Halloween party.
Oh yeah, you're look at his puffy eyes.
Yeah. Phone's on 1%.
Yeah, your phone died. Work phone's dead. Cool. I hope you had fun.
Living the life, man.
Look at this guy, caught red-handed. 10:30 to a 10 a.m. meeting, huh? Both of these two. What's up, buddy?
You said you
Great to see you.
You never send me a time.
Oh, so it's my fault, huh?
Your fault.
This is a lie. I'm gonna look back through the records
I
here.
didn't have a time either.
Yeah, because
Oh, you didn't? On the invite? Because your phone was dead, you probably couldn't see it, huh?
I checked
No,
I checked
my
the
phone
text.
was
I haven't
on.
checked.
It's just because there wasn't a time and didn't alarm me.
Oh.
Definitely wasn't on. I'm sure he called you 20 times.
I called him a good amount.
Because I usually have all my, I check all my meetings the night before. And
I do that too.
Well, look, let me show you, Misael, how this works. So in the calendar invite, let's just confirm. Does that say Misael Gaspar?
Yes, sir.
And does that say... Look, right here, it starts at 10 a.m., right?
I never got that email.
Got his ass!
Wasted.
Look at that.
Sorry.
You know, standard calendar invite, 10 a.m. It's all good. It's all good. Anyways, Misael here, MGM Landscape, kicks a bunch of ass for us. Did you guys go over all the trees?
Yes.
Yeah, we just
Okay. And silt fence, mulch stock.
Silt fence.
Yes. They're gonna want us to put a silt fence across the front of the property.
Okay.
All right, so great meeting. Got all the trades out here. Found a bunch of different ways that we can save money without compromising quality. That's a big part of it. But yeah, I mean, beautiful house. Like if we can save as much as we can. And you know, the other thing is like everyone starts with a budget and then you show them different options and they can decide their path. I just don't want to show them something that's way over their budget than we've been talking about the whole time. So I've known this one's going to be tricky, but we have a lot of things in our favor and I think we're going to come in just fine. All of this brick, right? Like if we had to replace, I want to keep it all as much as we can. If we can't find a brick that works with this color scheme, we'd have to replace it all. So what I'm suggesting to them is we do a mortar slurry on top of the brick so that basically we can use bricks of the same size and not have to replace all of them. And that's going to be a massive cost savings too. So we had Andrew, Ryan, all the guys. Thanks for walking through that with Rodrigo. Seems like that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. Always Derek and I, first ones in the office. Such a good feeling turning this place on. It's kind of like my morning ritual. Come in, get it pumping. What are we doing over here? thingy. Don't see any wilted here. Dirty D! That's the office nickname for this guy.
I don't consent to be on camera. I'm normally behind the camera, bro.
Oh, there he is, Joe Cal. First guy here. Showing prowess.
Oh my God, he's early, dude. He's early.
Yeah. Only because I'm staying in an Airbnb that's like right here. So, like 5 minutes away.
Why?
We moved out of my other house. We're under contract for the house like down the street.
What?
And so we
No way.
Yeah.
Always the last in the office. We got Andrew over here. Say what's up.
What's up?
Joseph. Look at this. These realtors, they don't want to work. We get this place all to ourselves. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? We got this really badass tile going in on all of our stairs and our exterior landings. Stuff is super expensive. It's like a really high-end pattern tile. Here we go. Awesome. I heard you signed yourself up for weekly client meetings. How's that? You think it's going to be helpful?
Putting yourself in Q1, man.
Tell us what
I stay in Q1.
Quadrant, but you volunteered yourself to be in quadrant
Someone
1.
has to do it. Someone has to do it.
Someone's got to do it. What? Tell us a little bit. What is Q1?
So quadrant 1
When you
is part of the
work on pain in the ass shit.
It's part of the time management system that I follow, and the times
Andrew follows it really well.
I stay in Q2, man. I do not like being. I've been there, man.
Well, tell us what these quadrants are.
So quadrant 1 is usually a crisis. You're always in crisis moments, and you're running around with your head cut off because of poor planning and executing. So quadrant 2 is where you're spending your time looking forward down the river, rowing ahead, and not when things are already.
Yeah, you're being ahead of stuff. You're not just responding to emergencies.
Yeah, it's planning.
Planning phase.
Planning, and
Quadrant
that's where I like
2 is boring, and quadrant 1 is exciting.
Yeah.
There is no lying about that. But I mean, sometimes if an emergency comes up, you have to be in Q1, right?
Yep.
But only in an emergency.
Only an emergency. But where the longer you're in Q2, though, the less Q1 happens.
Everything looks so nice. Look at that.